Mr. Whalen reads!
Hiya friends, it's Mr. Whalen here. I brought you another story. Oh, we got a good one today. Okay, this book is called What If? What If? It was written by Samantha Berger, or Berger, and illustrated by Mike Curato. Now this great little book, What If? Now sometimes we think about what if? What if I was 30 feet tall? What if I could fly? What if I was invisible? Not that kind of what if. What If is about a little girl who loves to create. She likes to write, she likes to draw, she likes to sing, she likes to paint, she loves to create. And sometimes we sit down and we've got our favorite crayon and we got our paper and we sit down to do our art and boom, our crayon breaks. What are we gonna do? Our crayon broke. What are we gonna do? Well, we could just reach for another crayon. What if it's your last crayon? What if there's no more crayons left? Okay, go get a pencil. Can't find a pencil? Find a marker? Can't find a marker? Well, you still got your paper. What are you gonna do with that? Oh, you can do something creative with paper. What if there was no paper? How would you create then? If you really wanted to make something in the world and there was nothing, no paper, what would you do? Well, these are the ideas that she has. The woman, Samantha Berger, who wrote this, said she was inspired to write it after she lost a whole bunch of her art supplies in a flood, and it was really bad, and she didn't know what she was going to do, and she thought of this book. What if I didn't have my tools that I use to create? What if I didn't have my markers and my paints and my crayons and my paper? How else would I create? And that's how she came up with this wonderful book, What If? About this girl who loves to use her imagination and loves to create and will use whatever she has. Even if she doesn't have what she wants, she'll find something and some way to create. And you'll find out all the wonderful ways that she thought of to create and some of the ways that you can create too, no matter what you want to do. So I had a lot of fun reading this book. It's wonderful. It's got beautiful illustrations that use both paint and crayon and marker and actual photographs of real things in there. It's a mixed media. It's all different kinds of things in the art, and you'll see it on the pages. It's a wonderful book. I had fun reading it. It's my privilege to share it with you, and I hope you enjoy it too. What If? By Samantha Berger, illustrated by Mike Curato. What if? With a pencil and paper, I write and draw art to create many stories that come from my heart. But what if that pencil one day disappeared? I'd fold up the paper till stories appeared. And what if that paper was no longer there? I'd chisel the table and then carve the chair. And what if there wasn't a chair here at all? I'd chip and I'd peel at the paint on the wall. And what if there wasn't a wall anymore? I might build a story from boards in the floor. Without any floor, I could still use the land and sketch out a tale in the dirt with my hand. I could still shape the leaves. I could still sculpt the snow. I could still plant the flowers and make kingdoms grow. Without any land, I would still use the light. Invent shadow stories the sun would ignite. If there was no light, I would still use my voice to sing out my stories, to chant and rejoice. I'd still have my body to twist and to bend, to dance out my stories, beginning to end. If I had nothing, but still had my mind, there'd always be stories to seek and to find. If I know nothing but one bit of fate, as long as I live, I will always create. As long as I live, I will always create.